welcome. It's that time of the week when you sit back and relax while we get you all the action from B-Town. Over the next half hour, we'll tell you what happened through the week that was in Bollywood this week. Mr. Perfectionist Amir Khan is back in the news, who seems to have had a fallout with Aditya Chopra on his film Dhoom 3. To find out details, watch our next story.
Bollywood perfectionist Khan is in for a surprise this Christmas. Well, it's not just that his upcoming film with YF is releasing, but also because it probably might be the very first time that Amir might get a jhalak of his film on the premiere itself. Sources believe that Aditya Chopra has taken upon himself to keep this Khan as far away as possible from his film's edit, as he doesn't want too many editing clashes. Amir has always been known to be a part of his film in its true complete sense, be it pre-production, production, or even the editing bit. Amir is pretty much in sync with every aspect of his film. Little wonder than that it comes as a shock to many that Aditya Chopra has gone ahead and taken the bold step to keep the actor at bay. He worries that if Amir watches the rough cut of the film, he might suggest too many changes, which would be impossible for him to incorporate thanks to approaching release date. Well, whether Amir suggests any changes or not, it's surely a first for the Khan to be pushed away from his very own film, Dhoom 3. We hope that no matter what happens on the editing table, the audience do get to see an entertaining film from YF family. After all, there are only three things that work in favor of the stars and their films: entertainment, entertainment, and only entertainment.
On the other hand, the makers of Ram Leela are leaving no stone unturned to promote their film. So much so that apparently they are leaking stories about Deepika and Ranveer's link up for publicity. Details in our next story. Buzz about Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone's love life has been all over the news. They have become the hottest topic in town, and everyone is keen to know more about their love story. And even though these two stars still haven't come out in the open about their relationship, there is something or the other that still brings them back in the news. And a lot of people blame the media for news like that. But today we're gonna reveal to you something that will surely leave you stunned. Well, the truth is that news about Deepika and Ranveer's love story hasn't been hyped by the media, but instead the makers of their upcoming film Ram Leela themselves have been the reason behind the news. Well, you heard that right. According to close sources, the makers of Ram Leela wanted to keep the film in the news, and hence they decided to leak stories about Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone. And well, the biggest example is the news about Ranveer Singh working in Finding Fanny. The director of Finding Fanny, Adijania, wanted to keep the news about Ranveer Singh working in Finding Fanny under wraps. But the makers of Ram Leela spoiled Homi's plan completely by leaking the news in the media. So after seeing such strategies, all we can say is before the celebrities accuse the media on privacy, they should first get their facts right. Moving on, we cornered the sexy Sunny Leone and actor-producer Sachin Joshi for an exclusive chat on Zoom. So let's listen in.
I think the temperature in Goa just got a teeny bit hotter. I have Sachin Joshi and Sunny Leone with me. It's okay day, but it's like a Zoom sandwich. It's like a sandwich, yes. What a sandwich to be a part of. Okay, on that note, first of all, what is, when you're in Goa, it's a laid-back attitude. It's a beautiful place to shoot. Did you have some fun now? Besides the shoot, did you go out? Did you guys party?
Yeah, lots of fun. We had went out to places, dinners, lunches, stuff like that.
What did you do?
I had one day where I got to go out and actually be on the ocean in Easthamar. I forgot the name of the place, but it was really nice to be able to sit, eat lunch, right on the water. But other than that, I just didn't get to do anything.
When you thought of Goa, would the script require a location like this? to have it? Do you want to do it outside India?
Specified Goa. It was never any other location which is close to the beach या आपके पास laid back culture है. वैसे काफी है दुनिया में, लेकिन गोवा स्पेसिफिक ये कहानी है. जैकपॉट गोवा के कसिनोज के बारे में है, यहाँ के लोगों के बारे में है, कौन के बारे में है, कौन किसको कौन कर रहा है उसके बारे में है. That's what this movie is all about.
The last time I saw the movie here, I didn't get to see by the ocean, by the beach. So this is nice. Nice to be by the water. As a producer, when you are as a producer also, आप अपने movies में कितनी lavishly spend करते हैं? Are you one of those who meticulously monitors everything, or you are like one of those I'm going to spend anything as long as it requires, or are you one of those very hot producers?
For me, it's that simple. I mean, what does it demand? अगर उसकी budgeting अगर scripting level पे हो तो it's better, rather getting in later के अब कितना बड़े आप कितना करेंगे.
Time for a short break on Bollywood this week. But before that, we'll leave you with these interesting visuals of how the festival of Navratri was celebrated in B-Town. Stay tuned.
I must have done something really good in my life to deserve this kind of love. I must have done something really good.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया में थी और मुझे पता नहीं था कि शायद मैं दुर्गा पूजा में आ नहीं पाऊँ, तो मैंने एक भी साड़ी नहीं खरीदी इस साल. तो आज जो मैं साड़ी पहनी हुई है मेरी मम्मी की साड़ी है. तो आई एम हैप्पी कि आज मम्मी के कबर्ड से मुझे एक साड़ी प्राप्त हुई है. तो आई एम हैप्पी कि मैं उनकी साड़ी पहन के आई हूँ.
Welcome back. You're watching Bollywood This Week. We're back with the Time Celebex powered by Zoom for the month of August. And we'll tell you who are the stars who topped the list and who didn't. Let's take a look. Presenting Time Celebex powered by Zoom, a reality meter in this perception-based industry. Based on hard facts and figures which have been collected using more than 200 newspapers and 250 TV channels in India, box office collection numbers from 10,000 plus cinema halls, social media websites, internet search engines and several other information sources, making it the most scientific, definitive and comprehensive ranking system ever. And now we're going to reveal to you the top 3 actors and actresses in the Time Celebex countdown in the month of August 2013. Let's begin with the top 3 actors. After bagging the 6th position in the month of July, Akshay Kumar has jumped straight to the 3rd spot. Courtesy the promotions of Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Zabara and the 55 crore collections gave Aki a noteworthy PR and box office point. Apart from that, Akshay's 7 brands were actively advertised. 44 lakh fans on FB, 33 lakh followers on Twitter, which brought Aki back on the number 3 position in the Time Celebex list. And now moving on to the Time Celebex powered by Zoom 2nd position. Well, in August ranking 2, Salman has stayed put at number 2. Firstly, the 7th season of his reality TV show and its publicity gave him tons of PR points. And Salman's 9 brands were active with their advertising campaign. On FB, he had 90 lakh fans, highest in all the South. And on Twitter, he had 47.6 lakh followers. And he stayed under the media limelight with 2,085 print and 202 TV stories. So these impressive figures have kept Salman on the second position of Time Celebs Countdown. And now, it's time to reveal the one who's bagged the numero uno position. Well, on the number 1 position, we have the King Khan of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan. The promotional blitzkrieg of Chennai Express and 211 crores at the ticket window and the earth-shattering collections gave King Khan a great PR and box office points. Apart from that, 18 brand endorsed by King Khan were on an advertising spree. 42.9 lakh fans on FB and 48 lakh followers on Twitter. And if that wasn't enough, SRK took the media by storm with 3,756 print and 295 TV stories. And this is how SRK's great promotional strategy and his popularity gave him the number 1 position on our countdown. Well, these were the top 3 actors on the Time Celebs list for the month of August. And now moving on to the top 3 actresses in the month of August. On the 3rd position is once again Sonakshi Sinha. Sonakshi's Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Dobara co-starring Akshay Kumar and Imran Khan released in August. The film's promotions and 55 crore collections gave Sonakshi a sizable PR and box office points. Plus, she had 5 active brand endorsements. On FB, she had 21 lakh fans and on Twitter, she had 16 lakh followers. She also stayed in the news with 1,178 print stories and 144 TV reports. Sonakshi's this popularity gave her the number 3 position on the Time Celebs Countdown. And now let's move on to the 2nd position in the Time Celebs powered by Zoom. After staying on the 1st position for many months, the charismatic Katrina Kaif has slipped by 1 spot. In brand endorsements, Katrina was on par with Karina with 9 active brands. She has 20.8 lakh fans and 5 lakh followers on Twitter. Cat Baby was not in full form in the trending stories on Twitter as well, but still she was mentioned in over 40,000 tweets. Thankfully, she was the subject of 1,198 print and 137 TV stories. And that's how Katrina got the 2nd position in the Time Celebs list. And now let's find out who's B-Town's current Queen Bee. After capturing the 6th position in July, first time in the history of Time Celebs, Deepika Padukone has reached the numero uno position thanks to her blockbuster hit Chennai Express. The film's out-of-the-world promotions and its mammoth 211 crore collections gave Deepika a mind-boggling PR and box office points. Even on Twitter, this baby trended supremely well with a mention in a whooping 6.35 lakh tweets. On Twitter and FB, Deepika was 2nd amongst all actresses with 40.7 lakh followers and 35.9 lakh fans respectively. Add to that her 4 actively advertised brands and 1,998 print and 216 TV stories, the highest amongst all actresses. So it's absolutely no surprise that Deepika is number 1 in all of Tinseltown. Moving on, we'll show you how the team of Grand Muskie celebrated their success party. Take a look in our next story.
लोगों को जब पिक्चरें अच्छी लगती है, कॉन्सेप्ट अच्छा लगता है तो लोग जाकर देखते हैं और लोग सक्सेसफुल बनाते हैं। सभी लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि फिल्में ऐसी बनाएं जो लोगों को पसंद आए। कुछ फिल्में सक्सेसफुल रहती है, कुछ फिल्में शायद उस पर फेल हो जाती है। हम लोग लकी थे कि ग्रैंड मस्ती ये फिल्म लोगों को पसंद आई और लोगों ने इसे एक सक्सेसफुल फिल्म।
थैंक यू सो मच। सबसे पहले मैं कहना चाहूँगा थैंक यू दी एंटायर ऑडियंस जिन्होंने ग्रैंड मस्ती को इतनी बड़ी सुपर हिट बनाई। थैंक यू फॉर ऑल द लव एंड सपोर्ट we got from you guys. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
मैं बहुत खुश हूँ। मैं इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकता इसका, लेकिन बेहद खुश हूँ। हम लोगों ने उम्मीद नहीं की थी, लेकिन हमेशा ये आशा थी कि थोड़ी बहुत उम्मीद थी कि पिक्चर हिट जाए, लेकिन इतनी बड़ी हिट होगी ये हम लोगों ने सोचा नहीं था।
We have been waiting for this party since a long time. I think we all hoped so much for the 100th crore that now we finally got it, and I'm very happy. I can't wait to meet everyone and congratulate everyone.
Very good feeling. मुझे बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है कि ग्रैंड मस्ती जो मेरी पहली फिल्म है वो सुपर हिट हो गई है और ब्लॉकबस्टर हो गई है and we've earned 100 crores. We've gone into 100 crore club. So I am very very happy. ग्रैंड सक्सेस obviously मुझे डे वन से मालूम था कि ग्रैंड मस्ती 100 crores क्रॉस करेगी, बट इतना ग्रैंड रिस्पॉन्स मिलेगा इसकी इतनी उम्मीद नहीं थी, बट आई एम रियली ऑन टॉप ऑफ द मून। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। आई थिंक एनी एक्टर ड्रीम्स ऑफ दिस और फर्स्ट फिल्म हो, फर्स्ट हिंदी फिल्म हो और वो 100 crores में सीधा जाए, तो आई थिंक इट्स वन ऑफ द ड्रीम्स समथिंग।
Time for a short break on Bollywood This Week, but when we come back, Akshay gets up close and personal on Zoom. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Bollywood This Week. We cornered Akshay Kumar for an exclusive interview on Zoom. So let's listen in.
Hi Akshay, welcome to our show.
Well, thank you very much for calling me.
Yeah, our pleasure. Okay, another power-packed action film, Akshay. How different is this one from the other string of action films?
Well, I've not done action for long. Rowdy Rathore was the one which I had done. That was about 1.5 years back, if I'm not mistaken. And this is again another action film, which I can say it's a pure action film with a lot of comedy inside. It has around 12 to 13 sequence of action. And I'm proudly saying it to you that this film has an action which is cable-free. It doesn't have any cables. You know, cables have become the new thing to do quick action and trying to do, you know, actually the work is being done by someone else, but actually it is not. The actors are not doing it. It's the work done by the cables and the people who are pulling the cables. So it's an action, it's a cable-free film. And also, Bade Dino Baad, you know, it has the climax of not between 15 to 20 goons. It is about the villain and the hero.
Combating two people.
Exactly. It's just two people just combating. He is also very strong. That is Ronit Roy. And I face him and he faces me. And it's a complete, for at least about 7 minutes, it's a full combat between two people. And it was free for all. We were left alone and we were told to just go all out. Whatever you feel like doing it. And you can see the result from it.
You know, Akshay, you've done comedy and you've done emotional roles and all of which have worked for you. So when you do action, are you like mostly in an element?
Well, I enjoy it. Action is a part of my life. It's I just feel very comfortable. Like my morning begins with a lot of action because of my shadow boxing and parkour. So it's like within me, and it just
it like comes most naturally to you.
It's me. I just enjoy it. I just love it, and I envy people who do action, who do stunts. I call myself a stuntman first, and then an actor. So I just enjoy that.
That's like new boy Shiv Pandit. I believe he's like a prodigy.
He's a great guy. He's tall, handsome, young, and very hardworking, friendly to work with.
You work with a lot of these younger stock of people. When you work with these young people, Sonakshi or Shiv Pandit or the new actors, do you see a difference from the time that you started out? Are these guys more greedy? Are these guys more prepared for what they have to face?
They're on the contrary more prepared than us.
Right,
We came very raw. I'm talking about myself. I came very raw. But these guys are prepared. They know, they have seen cameras. They know the angles. They know which angle is good for them. They know zooms and zoom out and lenses.
The technicalities you mean.
Yeah, exactly. They know everything. And when I came, I didn't know that. For the second or third time in my life, I'd seen a camera. When I faced for the first time a camera, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what lenses was. I didn't even know there were lenses that you change it and you can. So for me, everything was different. And even the dancing, these guys are prepared. They know they're the champs. They can do all kind of dancing. But when I used to dance, it used to look like aerobics. So I had to learn each and every time.
And how is working with Hulda again? It's a different capacity from how it's doing all of that, but then how...
Sada is a great guy to work with, enjoyable, funny. He works from his heart. The actors who work from their mind, but this guy works from his heart. And you can come to know with his emotional scenes what he's done with me, especially because this movie is all about father-son relationship. And so you can see that I can relate to him very fast because he's delivering his lines from his heart.
So what kind of actor are you? Does it come to you from the heart or from the mind?
I always work from my heart. I can't.
Whatever role you're playing.
Anything.
Yeah.
I can't even, if I'm giving the lines, I won't be able to say those lines as it is written.
So you're impromptu kind of thing.
It will change.
Yeah.
My first shot won't match the second shot. My second shot won't match the third shot if I'm told to be retaking it. It will never match. My lines will keep on changing because now I speak Hindi at home, so I'm very, I can converse very fast. I can change line without making any grammatical mistakes. So I'm very comfortable in that zone. So this always happens with me. So I'm okay with it.
Recently you were talking to Ajay and he was telling us about this entire thing about these movie dates clashing. And he said the biggest problem that we face today in the industry is that there is no unity. What do you say about that? Do you think that is one of the reasons that
I completely agree with him. If he said that, I completely agree with him.
Yeah. So how does one come to a consensus on this?
It's not possible because here it's all about मैंने उसको मार दिया, मैंने उसका खत्म कर दिया, मैंने ये कर दिया, so it's not possible.
I'm not sure if a film doesn't do well. More often, you are also producers, so probably, it's a good thing to ask you this. If a film doesn't do well, often the director is the one who faces the most blame, faces all the heat. Do you think it's fair?
No, I don't think it's the director, it's the actor who faces it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's always because nowadays the film is also presented by the director.
Mostly the cases are the actor faces the tune.
Really?
अरे वो फिल्म नहीं चली. कौन था? वो उसकी यार. This is a conversation. It doesn't go to the conversation directed by so and so. अरे अक्षय कुमार की फिल्म नहीं चली भाई. If you see a common man talking, they will always speak like that. They won't say the director's name and then say कि उसकी फिल्म नहीं चली.
So the boss always has a last word, Akshay. So I even have a last word on this one. Like you said in the promo, the boss is always right.
Yeah, and he goes and stands in the right. That's what he wanted. He actually meant by that. Boss is always right. That's what the integration was for him, that he goes and stands in the frame on right side.
So are you nervous about the release, Akshay? How are you before every release?
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
But not to that extent that I would take stress. I'm nervous to that extent that I pray that everything goes well.
It's super talking to you, Akshay.
Well, thank you very much.
I really hope this one is a big part at the